early and mid-2000s, when there were no online streaming services, I would spend my time watching documentaries, mostly on the History Channel. I remember them being visually uninteresting, and I would watch them mostly for the information, not the cinematography. When we were little and growing up, my dad would record our lives on a camcorder. It started with significant events like birthdays or trips, but pretty soon my sister and I started putting together small skits. We moved so often overseas that we couldn't bring more than just the minimum every time, so luckily this rather extensive library was small enough and essential enough to bring with us every time. The process of recording and then having watch parties with these home movies resulted in my very early fascination with recording the life around me. And then, a few years ago, I found myself gravitating towards documentaries again. I noticed a change in them. They were all of a sudden bringing a feature film kind of cinematography to the production, creating a well-rounded, beautiful story visually as well as verbally. And I fell in love all over again. All of a sudden, I saw that it was possible to make a beautiful movie about real life. And that really set the stage for Domonat. When I started working as a professional photographer, I adhered to a strict schedule and also worked pretty much 24/7. I didn't deviate much from my niche. I did a fair amount of portraits and some events, but my bread and butter were interiors, which still inspire me to this day. But here I was, surrounded by photography and video on a daily basis, and yet, during this period of my life, I have noticed the least amount of creativity. Streamlining the scheduling, the shoots, the editing, all were amazing for the business, but it didn't leave me any time or energy to really create stories or concepts that would really feed the soul. Before my business mindset really took over, I found that I was happiest in a simple sense because I was creating for myself, for the sake of trying something new. And that is what I find in so many others who want to leave a mark as a testament to their existence. After all, our time on this earth is so minuscule in the grand scheme of the universe that I feel like it's an innate desire all humans throughout time have had. From the first drawings in caves to the modern Instagram post, we all just want to leave a trace of our footprint here. The world may be saturated with content, but there's no reason not to do it for yourself. So why not do it?